Kevin, but a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you, and you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games, no problem. Well, the league figures you out, and a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Morris is checked in for Dwight Howard. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. And the layup is good.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there. Remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Now here's Davis. He picked up 36 points in the last one against Utah.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
It's stolen by Ariza. Here's McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, McCollum is pretty deft at changing speeds, and that time he did it driving to the rim.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Whiteside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, it's 7'1", and with the type of length that Whiteside has in terms of his vertical reach, so hard to stop on the inside.
Left side, Davis. Over Anthony. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. And you look at the shot chart from McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for LeBron.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now here's McCollum. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 3-on-3. Passes to De La Cruz. Floats it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Good, nice job down low.
A great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's James, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Ariza. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
And it's Lillard missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. So it's the Lakers now. 4-point game. Morris outside. Here's De La Cruz. Nice D from Lillard.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 5 now.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Waiters outside. Here's Dela Cruz. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
It's stolen. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Lillard surveying the D. Off target with his 3.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
To the middle. Here's Whiteside. The layup missed. Los Angeles leading by 5. And that one's good. James. 5 points in the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's McCollum. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And that one's good. Lillard.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Waiters finds James. Here's Dela Cruz, and it's sent back by Lillard. Here's Ariza. The 17-footer goes down. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
All about sharp execution there. Ariza knew ahead of time he was going to get to that shot.
Pass to LeBron. Raiders against McCollum. Waiters surveying the D. Steps back and fires.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And the game plan against the Blazers, the last few postseasons has been trapping Lillard and McCollum and forcing someone else to beat you.
Yeah, and you wonder if this is an opportunity for Zach Collins to really step into his own, along with Nurkic, who last year was...
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Down low, here's Dela Cruz, and he jams it with authority.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
They've got Anthony. He's out there with Nurkic. C.J. McCollum out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. On defense, the Lakers. Sent back by Howard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
Murray against Ariza. And close. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D from Howard. Morris against Ariza. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Whiteside. And there's the pass to Trent. Here's Ariza. Sinks the triple. Ariza's got 7.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to De La Cruz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum. We know officials try to be as objective as possible, Brent. It does sometimes feel like we get superstar calls, correct?
I think there's absolutely superstar calls, Kevin. And, you know, the purist in me wants the referees to keep it fair. But understanding that the game is entertainment and understanding what it takes to be that level of player, every now and then seeing a guy like James Harden getting a few more free throws or watching Giannis find his way to the line a few more times, I shrug my shoulders and I say, yeah, I actually kind of get it.
Yeah, good examples. Waiters passes to De La Cruz. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer.
Hard work from Ariza, just getting his arms and that length in the way.
And again, the Lakers, no good. Here's Trent. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a wide open look for McCollum. That 3 off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Pass to Whiteside. Now McCollum. There's the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
McCollum with the ball. Guarded now by Morris.
Now that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
De La Cruz, covered by Anthony. No good from De La Cruz. Anthony can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
De La Cruz, the pass to James. On the wing, James. 6 to shoot. Here's De La Cruz. Good D by Ariza.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
De La Cruz, the pass to Morris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Morris has got his first points of the night. Pass to Trent. Now here's Ariza. A 3 from McCollum. Good on the triple. McCollum's got 8 points.
And this is part of the patience of C.J. McCollum. In-air adjustments with the defender on him. You have to like that body control.
The pass to Waiters. Howard up on top. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Count that one. And that's now 11 points for LeBron. Here's McCollum. Dishes it to Whiteside. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded by De La Cruz. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
Waiters outside. De La Cruz, the pass to James. Over Ariza. Here's Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The D's got to be a bit more physical right there, Kevin. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. James against Ariza. The dish to Whiteside. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Howard. Loads it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Well, Anthony Davis, the #1 overall pick back in 2012, a perennial all-star, 6 of his 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans, where he averaged over 20 points per game. He is a superstar and one of the more rare birds in the league at his position to be able to do what he does.
Now McCollum, 10 points for him. Here's Lillard, lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's just such a dynamite scorer, and for 82 games of a regular season, Lillard's in attack mode.
Passes it to De La Cruz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Brent, you look at the different ways that Davis can affect the game. What stands out to you most?
Well, really his skill level. There's a lot of talk about how much he's grown as a shooter and playing in the half court. But since he's come into the league, Kevin, the skill that I admire most about AD is what he does in transition. For him to get out on the break, run and be a target, and catch the ball at any position.
7 seconds left to play here in the half. Lillard fires away from way outside. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And now let's catch up with Dave.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter.
Heads up. Let's get this done. Che, you heard what Coach said. All right, we see your effort out there. All right, just keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, I want to win.
All right, we all want to win.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then there's Howard. And it's De La Cruz in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
What a luxury for a staff to have a guard who can do this. Lillard able to elevate quickly for the monster jam.
Outside, Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Davis has got 12 points in the game. Portland leading by 6. Lillard with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
How about the instincts defensively? AD skilled at understanding when to go after and use those arms to get steals.
Poke loose. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Ariza against James. 6 on the shot clock. Ariza has the open look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Inside. Here's Davis, and that's off the glass and in. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, good positioning down low. That helps make the shot attempt a little bit easier for AD.
Now here's Whiteside. 7 points in the game. He kicks it to McCollum. Anthony in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Davis with the jam.
I like it when AD starts to step on the gas pedal offensively. He starts to feel like nobody can stop him, and he very well might be right.
McCollum passes to Whiteside. That's a 2 from Lillard. Portland again missing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Yep, and that's where Howard does most of his damage, Kevin, on the roll. No one wants to try to stop him or get near him or slow him down on a direct line to the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Brent, the league's been trying to clean up some of the physicality that we see, some of the jawing, but there are some players that do a great job of nonetheless getting under an opponent's skin.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA as being more physical than at any other time. Would we say that?
I think that's fair.
We would, we would never say that. But there are still irritants in the game. And the reason why those guys do that is because that's their competitive advantage. And that's the way the league is always going to operate. There are going to be guys out there who are going to use either their intellect to get inside your head or do things on a physical level that are going to cause you to think about what it is you're doing on the floor.
Exactly.
And when you find those guys, they're really interesting players to watch. You're not going to replicate their shooting form, Kevin. But in terms of sometimes their approach, there are things that you might be able to learn from a Draymond Green or a Marcus Smart.
There's no doubt. Anthony kicks to McCollum. They could use a bucket. The shot by Lillard wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
This is what you're going to get with Lillard. He's a gunner. Right now, he's gunning from deep range.
Waiters passes to De La Cruz. Shoots it up. Howard trying to free himself up. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. Howard's got 7.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Ariza finds McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Morris is checked in for Dwight Howard.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
McCollum against Morris. McCollum no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. 3-point lead. No one near James as he lets it go. And another basket for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's tipped. De La Cruz, the pass to Waiters. Pass to James. Uses the glass.